This is really the Fighter and the Kid.
Come on, baby. I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of things to talk about.
You had our time in Austin was nice. We had dinner
time in
together.
Austin. Yep, with our dear friend, a guy named Joe Rogan.
Joseph Rogan. You know. He was in a pink sweater.
He paid for dinner. How crazy is that? I was like,
it's always awkward. Don't you feel like a bitch?
No, I don't.
Oh, I do.
No, he has fuck you money.
Yeah,
and
but
he
still.
would not allow you. I've tried at times, and he goes, "Stop that right now."
Yeah, it almost insults him. I've tried many of times.
He'll order a bottle of wine, that Silverado, like special edition Silverado. It doesn't matter.
No.
So delicious. You just whatever.
The most disappointing part is we had to drive from the restaurant to the studio in his Tesla.
How about that Tesla? Don't listen.
Still doesn't do it for me.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I told Rogan that though.
The interior
The
of that car.
seats are cool.
The wrap, the wide base. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm quoting him.
No, yeah,
I like that big screen.
It's a wide body Tesla. Yeah, the screen.
That's a nice sedan.
Teslas do screens.
I kind of want the sedan now when I move to Austin. You know,
it's Austin. You fucking
Austin. It's not Austin.
Austin.
It's not Austin.
That's some shit I would do. But I mean, if you're gonna get a Tesla, that's probably the one. It's so fucking fast.
Oh yeah, I don't have that, but yeah, we'll see. Now I'm just.
I hate my Demon's faster in a quarter mile.
What's that?
My Demon's faster in a quarter mile.
I don't think that's true.
It is. His is 0 to 60 in 1.9.
Yeah.
I'm at 1.6.
It is what it is. Demon?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a car you don't have no clue.
You have one?
Yeah.
Your Demon.
That lime green car, they call it sublime green.
That goes 1.6?
1,025 horsepower from the factory.
Is that right? I don't know. Are you telling me
You know
the truth?
cars, so you would know, right? No, you don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
1.6. It's faster than the Plaid.
Yeah. 0 to 60, 1.6.
Does it hold that speed?
That's the quarter mile tune. Go 0 to 60. Type in 0 to 60. Oh, there it is. 0 to 60 in 1.66 seconds.
Oh my God.
Now.
Yikes.
Now, that's if you get traction, and that's. So when you see those numbers, that's with a professional driver.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's a ridiculous speed, though.
Oh, it's stupid. Yeah.
So, in other words, with non-professional, it'd be 2.6 seconds?
No, not that big of a jump, but maybe 2. But even with Rogan, he ain't going 1.8, 1.9 in that.
Right.
What's up, boss? Yeah, 1.99.
Yeah,
but yeah, if you're gonna get a yeah, it's so.
Do you really notice the 0.4 seconds, 0.04 seconds a difference?
No, dude, if your car can go 0 to 60 in 4 seconds, you're fucking flying.
You're flying.
So none of this matters. It's just it's a dick contest.
Measuring contest.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
It's 17 and 14
No one's a
inch
pro
stick
driver.
16 inch stick. Either way, you're not going.
Also, no one's pro driver.
Yeah.
Like that. Like all those times are on a prep track, professional driver. Like you're not doing that. None of us are doing that. Those are real drivers.
Right.
It's just something you could possibly go this fast. You know? Fast is fast though.
Fast is fast.
But if you're gonna get a Tesla, that's probably the one.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a good time in Austin.
I loved it. And,
yeah, me too.
It was good. It was interesting. I just want to shout out to my Eagles.
No.
I just want to shout out to.
But you know what's weird?
Team.
It's not just Bryan. Like my dad too. It's like an older guy thing, cuck thing. So it's like this weird thing where they're like the softer men of America started. No, it just is. I'm not even trying to make fun of you. It's just like the softer males in America started gravitating towards the Chiefs after like Kelsey got with Taylor Swift. Now all of a sudden,
no, I wasn't doing that.
It is. No, you are. So it's like this softer males.
Please don't say softer male.
It's just a soft thing. It's just a soft thing. It is, and it's like
come on,
people
man.
that never were into football, all of a sudden they're Chiefs fans because they're winning, and Taylor Swift and Pfizer. It's like this weird.
Bro, I was
no.
just
Hold on. It's like this weird vortex of cucks.
No,
we're like, oh, I've been a Chiefs fan.
No, bro.
Like when my dad texted me yesterday, "Go Chiefs," am I right? I went, hey, bro, we're from Denver.
Bro.
We hate the Chiefs.
But, bro, I'm just saying.
And he goes, no, they're part of our conference, so I cheer for them. I'm like, you can never.
Get it.
That's like being CU Buff and cheering for Nebraska. I don't care if they're out of the conference. We never root for them.
But you can't make me a cuck because I was.
No, it'd be a thing if you were into football, but it's this cuck.
Well, I am into football.
You're not.
No.
You're not, though.
I know what a play action is now and all that stuff.
No, it's this cuck vortex energy where it just brought all these soft males into the game.
GLES.
No, that's not even the song.
No.
You don't even know the fight.
Guys, I'm an Eagle. My wife is a huge Eagles fan.
But you know what I'm saying? It like brought all these weird like cucks into no, it is.
Stop saying
into this football
don't
universe. Because like
out.
Taylor Swift, you're like, whoa,
I'm not
dude.
I'm not into Taylor Swift.
And then they're like, they're gonna dominate. I'm like, not if Jalen Hurts gets going. They're gonna shut down Saquon Barkley. Oh, because I've watched football for 30 years. You cucks just came over. Patrick Mahomes, the best of all time.
I don't speak that way. I don't speak that
Hold
way.
on. Do we not remember the argument where our boy Bryan Callen kept saying, Patrick Mahomes is the best of all time? Look at Patrick's numbers. And you were arguing
Now, hold
with
on.
Brendan.
For
No,
an
you were
hour.
arguing
Hold
with Brendan
on.
and I over Josh Allen.
Let her finish.
Who won the MVP?
Josh Allen won
Brendan.
MVP.
Who won the league MVP?
Josh Allen.
Okay, but
Thank you.
Just a minute. If you notice, and we can rewind the tape,
We have the tape.
halfway through the season, I went, y'all sleeping on the Eagles. Because I'm
No.
from Texas now.
No.
No, you never said that.
said,
Your wife
I
might
said,
have said
y'all
that.
sleeping on the Eagles. And I go, I think the Eagles. And I did that. And you guys were like, get the fuck out of here. Now, here's the thing.
Dude, they were picked to win the Super. They were favored. They're so good.
They're good.
They're stacked.
They're good.
And then when the way they drafted, they're stacked. They were good last year. And then with their draft and their free agents, they get Saquon Barkley.
I didn't pay attention.
Fucking,
the point is, please don't call me.
No, it's a cuck thing.
No, stop saying cuck.
It is.
No.
it is.
And also,
we're
dragging up you.
It's that same type of cuck energy that who likes the Chiefs. For whatever reason, they also love the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, they love them.
It's
I
so.
don't-
It's.
I
I
don't
don't know what it is.
I don't know those
No,
guys.
it's weird. I know it's so weird. But they like it's like the same type
I'm
of
not-
dude who's not really a dude, but they want to get involved
Please,
with
I'm
like
a
the
dude.
coolness.
How much worse has it gotten since Jimmy Butler went?
You
guys aren't even listening to my
because they
protests.
don't know who Jimmy Butler is.
Not yet.
All they know is the Golden State Warriors have been good for a while. So and then obviously the Chiefs have been good. So then they just kind of like try to jump in the like around the water cooler. Like I'm just like you.
No, that's not me, guys. Because I don't like Taylor Swift. I'm not saying.
No,
I'm
it's not
I'm a
just
Swiftie.
you,
Oh,
but
God.
you were part of it. It's not just you. It's just this, and so it made me go, "Oh, fuck the Chiefs."
No, I was looking at
and when
sheer
my dad
numbers.
texted me, "Go Chiefs," my brothers watched the Super Bowl with him. I went, "Oh my God, I never want to see a team get their ass whipped so bad." And within the first fucking drive, I went, "Well, this is over." UFC 312 in the Super Bowl, exact same.
Well, we have to admit that
First round after
drive, they were
first,
like, the refs gave it to the
first drive.
Chiefs
Oh
again.
my God! First drive, first round of main event. Went, oh, they're over. I can literally go home and sleep and tell you the results.
Yeah.
This is over.
Did it annoy you that Travis Kelce being funny with his 70s look?
No.
Not
Oh,
only-
Bubba.
no.
It's that cuck fucking energy. He has the same stylist as Taylor Swift
really
now.
annoying.
And so they go, Travis, you're at a different level now. Do you mind if we touch your hair? And he
That's
goes, sure,
embarrassing.
let's do it.
Really?
And then he's sitting there, dropped 2 fucking balls.
That's a bummer.
acting all mad.
That's what happens when you get a little too big for your britches.
Stop it.
He's
Look
just
at
older.
him. Bring that up. Bring that up.
You
Shannon.
do not get to now say bad things about the Chiefs.
He's just
No,
older.
it
He's
bothered
one of the
me.
best to ever do it. But
No,
yeah,
he's amazing.
when you
He's
saw
amazing.
him with his designer haircut, I went, they're fucked.
Well, if he was being silly and being like, it was like Ron Burgundy, then I love him to death. But if you're going to
Brian,
take yourself
far cry from
seriously on that level, it's like, come on, bro. You're not saying hi. You're kind of like, you're actually, you're like, you know what I mean? You're dressed like a pimp. I love it if he's kidding.
He's
I love it.
not kidding, Brian.
Did you see
not
what
he does.
Jalen wore?
He's gone full Hollywood.
Now let me see what.
Jalen wore Eagles colors.
Love him.
Well,
No, I'm
that's cheap
sorry, not
colors.
Jalen. Patrick. Your boy who you love. You don't love Jalen.
Well, Patrick is one of the greats. Regardless.
Stop it.
He had that's one of the worst Super Bowl performances
shit.
ever.
He's
Look
dressed
at
in
him.
Eagles colors.
Hey, and
Nerd.
the only reason he had decent stats is the trash yards he got at the end there.
Well, to be fair, I think his line was tired, and the fucking and the
Tired.
Eagles.
From what? Oh, and the Eagles aren't?
The Eagles were fucking just.
This is that cuck
pressure
shit.
they
This is that
put.
cuck shit.
The Eagles.
This is the cuck shit. When they don't know what the fuck the ingredients
Wait,
are,
hold
and they're
on,
like,
hold
I
on,
think there
hold
needs
on.
to be more salt
The amount of pressure that defensive line was
without
putting,
blitzing. No blitzing.
Well, the
entire game.
It's a little bit like what happened to the Patriots with the Giants 17 years ago.
Oh,
man.
fuck me in the mouth.
Oh, man.
I can't do this, dude.
Hold on, let me get my magic
There's
mind.
too much gayness going on.
Hold on.
Fuck me in the mouth, Chen.
Why is that a bad? Why is that?
You don't know what you're talking about. They said it last night on air.
No, but I had said that a long time ago. Can I tell you what I said?
Regurgitate what you did last night.
I know.
I want to slam my dick in a door.
I heard Brady say that, but here's what. Wait. Let me take my magic mind to get some flow. Let me focus my mind. Let me get some energy here. Hold on for a sec. Watch this. Let me get my mental clarity down. You need one to decrease your stress. Let's
I'm not stressed. I'm sick of this
make an argument. I'm going to make an argument. Hold on.
This tidal wave of semen headed my way right now.
Oh my gosh. So gross, Brendan.
Hold on. Now listen, I have said as a coach, if I was a coach.
Hold on. Who you said? I'll stop you there.
Yeah.
You're talking to the NFL team?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, go ahead.
So let me give advice.
Okay.
Okay. Now guys, and tell me if this is bad.
It's bad. Before you even speak,
Please.
It's terrible.
You get a line. A lot of big white guys, big strong white
That's what
guys.
they did. Most
Yeah.
expensive line in the league.
Yeah, big
highest
strong
paid
white
line in
guys.
the league. Yes.
Now, big strong white guys are going to be at the end of that. That's 330 pounds of just carrying around. You got injuries. You're tired.
They
It's
don't
a
have
lot.
injuries.
It's a
Nope.
lot of weight.
No
It's a lot of
injuries.
weight. It's just
No
a lot of
injuries.
weight.
No injuries.
You lose a 0.5% of. It's like.
I'm out.
Hold on.
This
it's
is so
like it's
stupid.
like the Tesla versus your car.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose a couple like a little speed. If you have a fresher defensive line who are naturally faster,
They're not fresher.
they're a little fresher. If I would
Explain
sit
why
them,
they're fresher.
Here's
What
what I would
made
do.
them
Explain why
fresher?
they're
I would
fresher.
sit them.
They're all in the Super Bowl. They all
In the
play the
middle of the
exact same
time
season,
game.
off.
in the middle of the
B.
season, I take my defense of line. I sit them, my starting line. I sit them for 2 games. Keep them fresh.
That's stupid.
Keep them injury free.
No, you can't. That's so stupid.
And that little difference.
No.
Because what happened
gonna do
17
that.
years ago, and I've talked about this, is those Paul Pierre and the other guy, they were tired. I mean, they got injured, and they took some of the time off. By the time they get to the Super Bowl, they were just fresher, faster.
It doesn't make sense because both of them were the starters. No one's injured. So all the stars were playing all played the exact same amount of games.
Yep.
So you're comparing
They put a
apples to
lot of
apples
pressure on Mahomes.
without blitzing, just 4, which has never been done. They didn't blitz the entire game. They didn't need to.
Right.
Their 4 defense linemen
Are that good?
are that good.
So you're just saying that defense was
They're just better.
They're just better.
Philadelphia's a better
They
team.
were always a better team.
Always a better. They play 10 times, they beat them.
They beat 'em.
It wasn't a case of Mahomes was off. No, they just got they
They're
can't
just better
compete.
team.
Better team. It's like DDP and Strickland. They fight 10 times, DDP's going to beat them. What, Waylay and fucking Tatiana,
yeah.
they fight 10 times, Waylay
Yeah.
wins 10.
Yes.
It's just what it is.
Right. Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
That's
done
why I've
with
been.
this
That's why I've
subject.
been saying. Eagle.
No, your wife has been.
I don't
saying
remember,
that.
guys. I don't remember what I was saying, but
Good thing Chin keeps all our footage.
that was.
How about
Taylor
Taylor
Swift-
Swift getting booed at the game?
Yeah.
And Trump just getting
just.
cheers.
Oh, by the way,
Okay, but it costs $4 million of taxpayer money to have him there. How do we feel about that?
I don't give a
It's
fuck.
fine.
There it
He's
is,
He's an
okay.
American. He's
It's
the only
the
sitting president to attend a Super Bowl. I approve. And I love how the mainstream media said there was a mixed reaction. Was there?
Not at all.
Go back and listen to it.
No, I
Go
got,
back
I got
and
buddies
listen
who were
to
at the game.
it. It was a roar.
Yes.
Okay? It wasn't a mixed reaction. It was
Mixed
a roar.
reaction was the halftime show.
So I want to talk to you guys about that.
We're gonna get into it.
So I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. So and I don't think it's just because I'm old. I watch Adam Levine, talented guy. I watch Katy Perry. I went back and watched. My daughter was watching all the Super Bowl halftime shows, and they're fucking spectacular.
There's a lot.
But for most of them, and including the Kendrick Lamar thing, first of all, I couldn't understand what he's saying. I understand, but also,
Racist.
I just don't find myself fucking moved by it. It always feels like it's about them. I watched Travis Scott in one old one, and it
Travis
feels like
Scott's
it's about
never hosted the Super Bowl.
No, but he did a show, and it's about him. I always feel like it's not about us. It's always about the. And I don't know how to explain it because I haven't thought about it yet. So Kendrick Lamar, I went back and read the lyrics. I listened to his song, especially the one against
What a
Drake.
waste of time.
It was, well, I know, right?
What a waste of time.
Because I'm not sure what he's saying, except for saying that Drake is a pedophile.
Yes.
Where's that come from? Why?
It's
What
like
fuck
the
is
whole
going
beef
on?
is weird. I think it's even weird to do at the Super Bowl. I also don't give a fuck. Yeah, like that whole narrative is weird. Like it's all weird shit.
Yeah.
My thing is you're talking about Katy Perry. You've had the Rolling Stones. You've had Beyonce, Jay-Z. They have catalog. You're talking deep catalogs. Kendrick really doesn't have the catalog for hit after hit after hit. Most people I'm saying over 40 probably knew 2 songs. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like seeing a guy.
okay, so he
seeing a
doesn't
guy
have-
do it. No, he doesn't have the catalog. And then seeing
He doesn't have he doesn't have enough songs.
No.
I thought he was like a huge hit.
he's big. Well, he's big now, but he's kind of been a little more underground. Like
Okay.
he's like Drake could do it. Drake
Humble was a huge song
Who?
for me.
What?
Humble, remember when that came
Yeah,
out?
that's 2 Sanaz.
I know.
We're
but
talking like Drake could be a better
Hit after
performer.
hit after
He has
hit.
so many fucking hits. Kendrick recently got put on in the public.
Got it.
Recent, like that Not Like Us is a massive song, but he's never had like huge like themes of the year like Drake has had. And then also it's rap. And then when you see this guy that is doing this diss song, but he has dancers behind him, I thought that was a little lame.
Yeah.
And also he's in bell bottoms. Not to mention he's 5'1". So the whole thing was a little off-putting. And then he had Drake's ex,
Serena
Williams,
Williams.
doing the Crip Walk.
Really?
Yeah, which was weird. I don't. All of it was just like.
I also have a theory on all this too, and I really, really believe.
I just don't think he's a big enough star to carry that load.
But listen, also, and I think you would agree with this. When you wallow in that negativity, when you're trying to fuck with somebody like that,
he's already won though. Like he won way before
you understand?
this.
But I'm saying,
I
like,
agree.
if
You keep going.
It never works out for people. It really doesn't. When your energy is to be a constantly just attacking somebody and being negative and tearing somebody down, I've never actually ultimately seen it work out for people.
But to his credit, I think with Kendrick, he's like, yeah, we won. And then I bet Pepsi or whoever put it on was like, no, you're going to do that song. It was the song of the year. It's the big song of the year.
Got it.
And he's like, it's kind of over. And I bet they're like, you have to do that song for us.
Listen, let's take a little break. I want to talk to you about auto parts. I need auto parts, but here's the thing. I need helpful service. I need somebody who understands parts. They have the knowledge for it. I
Bro.
want thousands of parts and accessories because I want to be able to choose, and I want them in stock or at least online.
You need to head to
All
my
right?
friends at O'Reilly Auto Parts. They're in the business of keeping your car, even if it's a lame car, on the road.
Okay,
The team
all
at
right.
O'Reilly Auto Parts can test your battery in and out of your car. If it needs to be replaced, they'll help you find the
So
right
it's a
battery.
one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself, and you can find what you need in the store or online.
Brother, whether you're a car expert or a rookie, you'll find the employees at O'Reilly Auto Parts are knowledgeable, helpful, best of all, super friendly. All right, so stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. O'Reilly. So I'd be willing to bet, but then, booking his ex and stuff like that, that's a little over the top.
Yeah,
And I would assume that most of America isn't familiar with that feud.
Well, I looked into that feud.
It's stupid.
There's this guy,
It's fucking
Josh
stupid.
Johnson is a comedian, and he's black, and he's really funny, and he said something to the effect of, let me explain to you white people what this is about, ha ha ha. But he actually broke it down, and really what it came down to is,
Stupid.
I'm better than you are at rap.
Yeah, I'm number
And then
one.
Drake
No,
didn't
you're
really
number
like
one.
that, but Drake
Big
got him
Three,
started.
J. Cole,
Drake
yeah.
gave Kendrick Lamar his a platform.
All of
initially.
it's silly. It's not real beef. And also it sells records. So
I love-
beef creates records and gives them anthem. People choose sides, so it gets
Better
gets
than
them
shooting
talking.
each other.
Also, it's like Drake's Connor, and Kendrick's been Jose Aldo. Jose needed a Connor to bring him to light. So Kendrick, even though hip hop heads love him, he was never mainstream, really. Not like Drake. He needed Drake to
his
bring him
credit,
to them.
right? Because he was like considered more of an artist or more of a.
No, they're both. What does that even mean? They're both
Yeah.
fucking rapping. What
Well,
are we
one's
talking
more
about?
legit as a rapper.
No,
is that the idea?
yeah. What are we doing?
Here's some of the things that stood out to me. Obviously, Serena Williams. That's huge, right? Like bringing Serena out.
Super lame.
Yeah, it's a dirty.
Did he
Also-
bring her
also
out?
she-
He brought her out a video.
Also,
of her,
she's
a video
married.
Of her? B?
I get it.
Wait,
Would you allow your wife
No.
for an ex, like Crip Walk for an ex? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Was
No,
that
no,
was
no,
that
no,
a
no.
video?
You
or
guys
she came out
dated
live. Bubba?
6 years ago.
She came out-
live.
oh.
She was on the Super Bowl halftime show.
She was just like in the corner, doing her thing. But the other part was like, okay, the A he wore, like people are like, he's wearing an Amazon necklace. And I was like, no, it's an A in a lowercase, meaning A minor.
Yeah, I know.
That was a dig. And if you noticed, he didn't say the word pedophile, but he had everyone around
The crowd
him
knows the song.
say but not even just the crowd. The dancers said pedophile.
Damn.
Because he's in that lawsuit already with Drake.
Hey, go up
about
for me, Chin. You're going
defamation.
too fast. Go up to that second one. Sam was just dressed as Uncle Sam. Now Uncle Sam is a character whose Kendrick has rapped about before. Nobly in his album to pimp Uncle Sam is a almost figure. All right.
Samuel L. Jackson, baby. Some of these Easter eggs were kind of dumb, but
You want to read it? Because it's dead air right now.
When we cut to Kendrick on a car, but not just any car, a
badass
1987 Buick
ride, yeah.
GNX.
Grand
Notably, it's
National.
the year Kendrick was born, as well as a reference to his latest album, GNX. As well as owning one of his cars himself, Kendrick has long wrapped admiration for the car, as he was driven home by his father in a Buick Regal after being born. All right, that's pretty
Grand
cool.
National is a badass ride. Yeah.
So what about Kendrick's outfit? His jacket reads Gloria, a nod to the closing track of GNX. As for his necklace, it's a lowercase a, potentially a reference to the line, not like us. I don't care. How about this?
It's all gossip. I don't
but
give
the
a fuck.
people in the rap industry care. That's the point. It's not for you or me.
Yeah.
But people love this stuff. Like,
Yeah. Well, all right. Anyway.
but
Yeah.
the video we have of when he was saying, he tweeted like, I'd love to perform their favorite song, but they love.
Oh,
to
shit,
sue."
though. The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. A reference to Donald Trump. I watched highlights of Taporia's brother. He looked pretty damn good.
He's
That
solid.
suplex,
Yeah.
it looked
Solid.
really good.
Solid.
Can I say I want my $90 back from ESPN for those fights?
You paid $90?
You know,
Yeah,
though,
I don't. I pay.
No, but
okay?
it's not $90.
I
$79.99.
thought the Zhang Weili fight
79.
was exciting.
Well,
only
for me,
because-
when I did it, it was like I have to subscribe to
The
ESPN
10 to plus, maybe? Is it
Yeah,
$10
it was
for
99,
plus?
and I want my money back because that was awfully boring. I don't know why he didn't just take him to the ground.
Who? Take who to the ground?
Strickland.
Oh, well, you think what? You were mad about what?
You want Strickland to take him down?
Yeah, I
No,
wanted
it's not his
someone
thing.
to take him to
He's
the
not
ground.
taking Du Plessis.
No, that's not.
No.
That's a bad idea.
Remember, Strickland was like, Du Plessis, I dare you to like.
Well, I thought
fight
Du
this."
Plessis was going to wrestle him more.
That's what I'm
Turns out he
saying.
didn't need to, and I think that part of it is that I've said it 1,000 times. I love watching Strickland fight because I love his defense. I just think he's awesome.
I think he controls the pace well, too.
But he like Nick Diaz, another one of my favorite fighters. He tends to be. That's how he's going to fight, and he's not going to change that. It's worked for him, and
It's worked on him to this point.
That's right.
It's going to get a rough
It
road
might
now.
be easier to game plan for that going forward,
Oh, yeah.
right? And
Well,
so,
because you don't really have to take any risk because he's not going to take risk.
and he's
all
probably
he
not going
does
to
is-
knock you out if you're sturdy.
He's
enough.
never.
Right.
So if a Strickland fight, if he's down 3-0 going to 4-5, you might as well walk home. Like he doesn't have the capability to knock you out. He's not going to submit you.
Yeah.
Doesn't have knockout power.
Yeah.
It's just a volume punching guy.
Yeah,
with
and
good
I
defense.
don't think he's going to change that.
You can't change that.
he-
People that say, "Oh, die in your shield,"
No.
you should risk it all. It's
No.
like he doesn't have those tools.
He's got money. He's avoided a lot of damage that other fighters have had, with the exception of getting his nose completely shattered.
And reset during the
But
fight.
overall, he's a very smart fighter. But to your point, I think the question becomes now. He's a huge star, a lot of fun to watch. Where does he go from here? What
See, the
happens?
fan base, I don't know if they're saying a lot of fun to watch. He's a character.
Right.
But that style doesn't attract, it's
Yeah.
not making him a pay-per-view star.
Right.
It's his character, which is why everyone wants to tune in and watch.
B
That
hit the
style's
nail on
not
the
selling
head.
tickets. So now what you do with them, I'm not anytime soon, but I'd like him and Izzy to fight again. They're kind of both at a crossroads.
Yeah.
I don't think either of them would beat like the young Lions.
Interesting idea. Yeah, I could see that.
But I don't.
DDP is the
He's fighting Hamzat next.
That's the very exciting fight for me because this is the test.
That's
for
the
Hamzat.
unknown. Yeah.
And you may see Hamzat I do think Khamzat takes DDP down, and I do
100% he
see.
takes him
I do think he takes his back.
Yep.
The question is, what does he do then?
Yeah, and DDP is pretty well versed on the ground, and it's going to be, can DDP survive the first 2 rounds? That thing goes in the third, I will guarantee you DDP wins.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Khamzat has to get done
wind?
everything, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
DDP's too tough too tough. Too much. Khamzat's never been those deep waters. You're dealing with a world champion in deep waters, and he's sturdy, man, and hits like a fucking Mack truck.
Sturdy. The question is, can
And
he
doesn't-
choke him out?
Exactly. And he doesn't have the defense like Strickland. He get
No,
hit.
no, he gets hit.
He's gonna get hit.
He gets
you
hit.
hit by DDP, it's over.
Yeah.
He's too big.
Yeah, he's
Too
too
big.
big. He must hit like a Mack truck.
Tank.
Yeah, and he's just aggressive and pushes forward. Now DDP is going to push forward. He's going to get taken down. He's going to get blasted.
Yeah, he's gonna get taken down.
Yeah, and
But how? Like if he again, he's gonna get taken down. Can he survive the first 2 rounds? If he does,
well,
we're
can he
cooking.
survive first 3 rounds? I think Khamzat's good for 3 rounds.
I don't think so. I think dealing with that big of a body, and it's not gonna be a cakewalk to get him down and keep him down. It's gonna be a lot of energy.
My guess is though he's wrestled plenty of guys that big and that strong. Gold medalist wrestler. How big is that gold medalist wrestler he was giving fits to?
It's gonna take forever to look at a big guy.
Yeah,
big guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I think, provided he's healthy, I mean, the smart money is where
I got DDP.
we don't know though.
We don't know.
We
It's
don't
a
know.
coin toss.
We don't
I don't
know.
know.
This is the test.
Yeah.
This is where
This is the
we're
most
seeing-
intriguing one. Like the Strickland one, you're like, I guess I'll watch that.
Yeah, but God, what he did to Bobby Knuckles,
Khamzat?
dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus, that's saying
It's
something.
impressive.
Fuck.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, UFC 312 and the Super Bowl were just, both of them are blah. The Super Bowl, after about a quarter and a half, you're like, oh, fuck. You know? You're just like, God damn it.
Do you guys make any side bets or prop bets?
I don't bet.
Oh,
No one bets here.
I made some bets and I made a little money.
You did.
I bet that the Eagles would score first, and they
There you
sure
go.
did. And I bet that the Eagles' Gatorade color would be lemon lime. I bet that bet usually every year. I think it's 7 years in a row, and I've been right every year.
I like it.
Dude, how about the white corner? Pick
Oh.
6. We got one. Yeah. Baller. And it's his birthday. 22 years old.
Damn. 22 years.
Little fucking baller.
Wow.
Little baller, dude.
Any given Sunday.
But no, we've always been saying the problem with the Chiefs is they barely win.
Yeah.
They always squeak by with a win.
Right.
And they showed up and they underestimated, the Eagles. Everyone knew the game plan was break down the run game, take Saquon out of the picture. But the Super Bowl's where you get these guys that you really haven't heard of before stepping up and doing
But see, I don't think anyone on the Eagles stepped up and did anything. I think the entire thing is Jalen Hurts, who's super famous. The Eagles went, or the Chiefs went, all right, Saquon's a complete game changer. We can structure the defense to take him out. We'll take him out. We're going to force Jalen Hurts to beat us with his arm and legs.
And he did.
Let's see if he can do it.
And he did.
And he balled out.
Yeah.
And then remember the Eagles last year, I think they were like damn near dead last in defense. This year they're number 1 with that same fucking offense with Saquon Barkley. Yeah, dude.
I think they have the biggest offensive line, they said, right? The average height is 6'6", and 328,
yeah.
338.
They're huge.
338.
They're huge.
That's the average.
They're huge. What I said, 1960, that average offense line was 6'4", 245.
Yeah.
I was a lineman back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
Sure were. Yeah.
Let's just do diet, meat and potatoes. Weird, right?
Hold on.
Any commercials you guys like?
Wait, hold on.
No, did any commercial stick out for you? Nothing this year.
Absolutely not.
Kanye's was weird.
That was my favorite one. It was the most memorable. So
Oh,
stupid.
we're going to get into him today,
It
too.
is the most memorable. I was like,
That one was
Go to
weird.
Easy.com. It was the anti-commercial.
He paid $8 million.
Yeah, he did an anti-commercial.
I thought the William Defoe one was great.
I thought it was good. Catherine O'Hara.
Hilarious.
I
Oh
love
my
both
God,
those
I love both
actors.
those people.
But there was no like main commercial like a
No.
Budweiser does or
I didn't
Shane
mind
Gillis's was good.
I didn't mind the Coca-Cola one. We're gonna be all right. You know that one. Whereas AI gonna screw us.
You notice this year Jesus only had one commercial. Last year he had 4 and Scientology had 4.
They're not paying. It's too expensive.
I'm just impressed.
But there's nothing
unimpressed.
that you walk away like, oh my God,
Yeah.
the commercial was great. There's nothing.
That
wasn't
Dunkin'
bad.
Donut one. I didn't even know what they were doing. It was so.
It was good last year.
convoluted.
This year was, Oh, the Matthew McConaughey. Was it Matthew McConaughey? And
Yeah.
Matt Damon was great.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's probably the best
in
one.
the donut one?
Oh no, it was David Beckham and Matt Damon. And he's like, they're brothers. He's like, how famous are you? Like Matt Damon famous? He's like, like Ben Affleck famous. And he was, oh man, I'm sorry.
He goes,
That was
"That's
funny.
unfortunate."
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But none of the
I
commercials.
heard Bill Belichick's girlfriend was in a commercial.
She was. She
Was
was in
it
the
the Dunkin' Donuts
ones.
one?
Yeah, I think. Yeah. She's,
Good for Bill.
good for
I
Bill.
don't get why people are hating on it. Good for him.
Well, you
Why,
notice
one of the
what she's
greatest
wearing
coaches
around
ever?
her finger right now.
That's her ring.
That's her ring
Yep.
on her engagement finger.
Oh, I thought because people are getting mad at her that she's wearing a Super Bowl ring. It's actually her ring.
Oh no, she's
she
wearing
won some
a ring
ring.
on her engagement finger.
Good for her.
Is he retired or is he?
No, he's the head coach for North Carolina now.
Bill Belichick slammed for including his 24-year-old girlfriend in.
Oh, the internet
The
didn't like it.
25 Super
Fuck
Bowl
off.
commercial.
Look at his girlfriend, Matt. Can you bring her up? I really appreciate a woman who likes a
Just
much older man.
This is right up your alley, B.
I mean, come on, Bill. Well done, sir.
I mean, he looks like her
She's
dad.
an absolute.
he looks like
Dime
her
piece.
grandfather.
So what? She's a dime piece. Look at his rings. He's the godfather, bro. When you're one of the best to ever do it, it's attractive.
But with her, it's weird, right? Like if that's your daughter, you're like, what the fuck? Where did
Listen,
I go wrong?
I've said it before.
He's a powerful dude.
I dated a woman. Between my divorce and meeting my wife, who was fantastic, and I was too young for her. She was 28, and she was absolutely into 70-year-old men or older. She just was.
Something's
drawn to
wrong
them.
with you then.
It's
Somewhere along
it's
the
a
line.
fetish. Some women like it.
It's a
Some
daddy
women are
complex is
into.
what it is.
No,
they
that's
just
not even
like
daddy.
older
That's
men.
like a grandpa type of love.
They're just into older men.
You guys aren't worried she looks too thin right here, though?
No, I'm
No,
not. Nope, not worried about
That's
her
a
at all.
girl thing. No. That's the last thing I'm worried about, her health.
She is.
Okay.
But if you're
She is
Bill, he's also like, fuck it. Like what?
What do you-
Yeah.
wait, hold on.
What
do you want him to do? No, you're too young. I can understand that.
How old is she?
But you're doing
30?
that.
20.
She's got to be 30.
What's weird is he's not like the most energetic, like he probably just talks fucking zone defense with her and shit.
But he's also probably, look at the rings on his finger. He's also probably he's probably very intelligent.
24.
And she's 24.
and he's
I mean, my wife's 35 and I'm
72.
58. That's already creepy.
he's 72. That's tough.
That's
That's
that
weird.
is
That's
wild.
weird. That's weird.
That is
Hey, good for him, but fuck, if that's your daughter, I'd be like, what are you doing?
That's not even, that's his granddaughter, Bo. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying if let's say that was my daughter, Billy, and her boyfriend was 72.
You
when
would
she's
not be
20,
cool with it.
It's nothing you can do. You're like,
I would go up to him and go, I get it.
No,
I
you
get it.
would not.
No, listen, let me finish, Sanaz. I'd go, I get it. Not my daughter, though, dude. I failed as a dad.
and your daughter would be like, Dad, you weren't there. Excuse me while I
I'd go,
excuse me while I get fathered, and this is my real daddy. And you'd be like, oh no.
do you mind if I suck his gray cock
Oh
now?
my God.
I'd go,
It's not gray, it's just gray pubes.
I'd say, I'm going to throw up, and I failed as a father.
Yeah.
Like, so there has to be some weird mental thing there.
Or
That's
or
old,
she
dude.
just likes
Also, the future? What about it? The future? There's no kids, Bubba. There's no family.
dude, my
There's
wife,
no, you're talking about
friends,
future.
my wife's friends with a woman she's fantastic too. She's 34. Her husband is 83 years old.
That's your piece of shit.
And he's very wealthy, of course. And my daughter, my wife goes, she loves him. She loves
She doesn't.
him.
Here's like you're not gonna see a girl that attractive with a man who's older by 4-8 years if he doesn't have money.
No,
You're never gonna see that.
but money is part of what he is. He's a force, right? He's
It's a power
force.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Whenever
but
he walks
when you
into a
say
room-
love, like sure, but the number one reason, if that all goes away, the love is whether you're rich or poor, you're staying together. This
Money-
there's no future.
listen, let me say
Money's
this.
the only motivator.
money, power, and status.
Money's
and
number one,
celebrity.
though. Money's number one.
Power and
Because
celebrity.
if you had status and
but he's
some
got all
power,
three. He's got all three.
but you're broke, they don't care.
Money-
Money's number
money-
one. Money.
Status is one of the greats to ever do it, and celebrity and power. those are aphrodisiacs to many women, and I'm going to say it throughout history, they always have been. For whatever reason, it's an evolution thing.
But you just got to feel a little weird if you're Bill and you're like, God, man, if I wasn't rich, she wouldn't be sucking me
Here's
off.
another thing.
That'd be
Most
weird.
societies throughout history have always been fine with that. That's a recent thing for us to be like,
I don't have a problem with it.
it is what it is. Two adults. Two adults.
And then especially if you alternate that, and let's say the ladies 78 and the dudes 22.
Well, Cher did that.
Yeah.
Cher was what she was, and the guy was young.
But what do you even talk? You ever talk to 22-year-old, 23-year-old? What do you even talk about?
How we're gonna fuck?
That's it though.
This evening?
But when you
What
talk,
we're gonna
about
eat?
the future, it's like if she's like, oh, in 10 years I want kids, and he goes, oh, I'll be dead though.
It depends on the person. It depends on whether she's an old soul. And also, when you're 72, you don't give a fuck about talking. What are you going to talk about? You know what I mean? You ever see 72-year-olds? Try engaging my dad in a conversation for more than half an hour or 15 minutes. He's going to be like this. He's going to be like, hey, what are you talking about? I know all this.
Yeah, and he's probably going to bed, and then she goes out with her friends and shit. And then when he's up in the morning, she's probably sleeping in and shit.
If I'm 72 and I have a 24-year-old girlfriend, she can have a live-in boyfriend. If I get included periodically,
It's that
I'm
cuck
fine
shit.
with
It's
that.
the cuck shit,
No,
dude.
that's not what I
what it
meant.
is.
That's not what I meant. As long as I can watch. No, but that's not what I meant. As long as I'm in the corner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what all the chief guys say. It's just a weird thing. No one's like, hey, what's going to happen in 10 years when he's 88?
Yeah, well, he'll still be alive and still coaching,
No.
right?
No. He's not in the
Al
best
Pacino
physical
just had his
shape.
first kid. I mean, his third, fourth kid at 84, sir. 84.
That is strange. He's
Okay.
pumping and dumping.
Yes.
And we ain't talking about stock.
No.
He's pumping and a dumping.
And you see his lady, she dated, I think, Mick Jagger before that. And she dated nothing
All
but
older
old
gays?
famous dudes. And she's rich. She comes from a very
From the
wealthy
divorce?
family and hot as shit.
Weird.
Oh, have you seen her?
No.
Let's take a little break. Let me ask you something. I need something that supports healthier blood vessels, boosts my heart health, and enhances my athletic performance inside and outside the gym. I need something that's expertly formulated and backed by science, and I want it to be proven to improve erectile function by 50% in just
Dude, I'm
60
sick of
days.
these weak ass erections, man.
All right?
I'm sick of
So
them.
what do you suggest, bro?
Well, I'm glad you asked. A little friend around the water cooler is talking about Joy Mode. And they
Joy
said
Mode?
it's a sexual performance booster that's all natural, designed to enhance blood flow, giving you that firm, more reliable dick game.
So in other words, I can just mix something in water. Can I feel the effects in as little as, 45 minutes?
Yeah, dude, to get that Joy Mode boost anytime, anywhere, never miss a beat, never skip a boner.
So no doctor's visits, no managing refills, none of that stuff. Just straightforward, effective solutions.
That's right, man. So if you're looking to step up your wiener game, visit tryjoymode.com. Use the code FIGHTER at checkout. You get 20% off single purchases and 30% off subscription orders. That's tryjoymode.com. Use the code FIGHTER for 20% off single purchases and 30% off subscription orders. Your wiener and lady will thank you.
I mean, 200,000 men trust it.
Bill looks better than Al Pacino, though.
Look at her. Noor Al-Fala.
30 years old. That's not too bad.
It's
I
not
love it.
great.
But she's gorgeous.
She's all right. Bill's is way hotter. Come on, bud.
I mean, she's pretty.
She's very average.
She's
But look
not.
at him.
Yeah. I mean, come on. She's
He looks like that
beautiful.
new Dracula movie.
Yeah, he's Al Pacino.
Nosferatu.
Yes, that's Nosferatu.
He's Al Pacino.
But she has a history of dating older guys?
Uh-huh.
Has to be a mental issue
Yep.
there.
She's only dated
Has to
older
be a
guys.
mental issue.
Well, she's just into old guys.
Yeah, something's going on there.
Go out and see who else she's dated.
She's dating?
Yes. Noor Alpha.
There, if you go
Right
back
now,
to
she
him,
might be
there was
dating.
an
They
article-
broke
got
up.
you, I
so
got
she
you,
might
don't
be
worry.
dating.
Oh, they broke up? Would you date what's the limit you would date, Sanaz?
45. Sorry.
That's fair.
Especially if you want a family.
Yeah.
Because dating like a 50 or 60-year-old and he has a family already, and then if you want kids,
She dated Bill Maher. She's dating him now, I think. Yep. Yeah, she likes older dudes. God bless her.
So she dated Bill Maher, or she is dating. Who else? But
this?
Bill's
That's
70?
odd, she did.
That's insane. That's
Mick Jagger. There
Yeah,
you
Mick
go.
Jagger.
Mick Jagger. Fantastic.
Al
Fantastic.
Pacino looks so bad.
Mick Jagger is so old.
Mick Jagger's.
You seen Mick Jagger?
But at least he's in shape.
He looks like a marionette. He's like a
Al
puppet.
Pacino's the worst
Puppet
one.
skinny.
Al Pacino's the worst one out of those. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please don't. Okay, you can close.
T,
it now.
we're good, Bubba. Thank you. Take Donnie. Take Donnie. Thanks, pal.
Yeah. So I listen. It is what it is. It's a fetish. She likes older men, and it is a fetish. God bless. Clint Eastwood. Did she date him?
No.
God bless. Right.
Oh, and Clint Eastwood,
She's dating corpses.
dude. He's 94.
And is she getting money from them?
He's 94 years old.
Says she's drawn to wisdom.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. She's a film producer. I like her. I respect the shit out of her.
She's a savage.
She's a savage, and God bless her. Doesn't need the money. That's impressive. It'd be one thing if she had no money. She comes from a wealthy Arabic family, I think from the UAE or something, or Dubai. Rich as shit. God damn it. It means it's legit, dude.
There's some mental issue there with her.
Or, yeah, as in, I just like gray pubes.
Ew.
What'd I say?
To get with those guys, I mean, younger too, she probably sucks the meanest cock this side of the Mississippi.
Come on, dude. You know it.
Oh, my God. Polish off the top.
Yeah, I mean, Nasser's, I think, an Egyptian or Lebanese name. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if she's rich, Brad.
Net worth of $3 million.
Well, that's from the exes. Yeah, I don't think she comes from a rich family. But I like that you're sticking up for her and trying to make it better.
Yeah.
She's a whore.
No, she's
She's a gold digging whore.
No, that's
hey,
not-
And it's all good.
I
They
won't
both
have it.
are.
I
They
won't
both
have it.
are.
I won't
But
have
hey,
it.
thank God there's people like that to take care of these older gentlemen.
All I'm saying-
Because what would we do? They bring
all I'm
happiness.
saying is that's
You know what it is? It's like make a wish.
no, you know what it is? You pay for that. Like, you know what I mean? You pay for that money. Because that's a lot of work. Or
That's a
just,
lot of work.
That's like, oof.
And you got
all
to
right.
put up with some shit. And she's making TikTok videos.
You're
and Clint
84 and
Eastwood's
you're going to get on me.
What?
You're 84.
I'm not dancing.
Yeah. And you never know when you're having sex with, all due respect, with a 84, 85, 90-year-old.
That ticker's going to go.
You don't
enough.
know if, you might just, he might die right there on you.
But also, she's dealing with some smart dudes. So when she talks about prenups, like, bitch, please.
Yeah.
You're dealing with some smart, wealthy dudes.
They've been around.
Yeah, they're like, you ain't the first lady. You ain't touching this.
No.
It's going to my kids I never talked to. That's how that goes. And that's why they're allowed to get away with it.
Yeah.
Not a good dad.
Well, Al
up
Pacino's
there.
two first children that he had with Beverly D'Angelo had very bad rheumatoid arthritis. Very bad. Really tough. It's a really hard disease.
bad.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got, Chin? Chin, what's the youngest you would date?
The youngest I dated, which I was like okay with, was 32.
Would you date in the 20s?
No.
28,
You wouldn't
29?
No. Like
Hold on.
30,
You wouldn't date a 25-year-old?
Not date, like actually in a relationship.
Yeah, like girlfriend.
Would I bone? Of course,
No,
but
I'm
not
saying
date.
you wouldn't date a 25.
No.
I'm a little bit with Chin on this. What's the oldest lady? 40?
My age, 47. I don't care. If she looks like good, Bryan met the girl I dated for like 6 months. She was a Mongolian chick. She was like 32.
Yep.
She was like, to me, that was like the youngest I would ever go.
I think 32 is good for you,
But
Chin.
that was when I was 46.
I like
I think it depends on the individual.
I like mid 30s for you, Chin.
Why are you looking at your phone, dude?
Because I was seeing.
Gosh dang it.
I like mid 30s for you though.
No, that'd be like the very youngest. But I'd rather date someone that's like 35, 36, 37, 40.
Have their shit together. You
Yeah,
know?
as long as I find them attractive and they're cool.
Yeah, you don't want to date a young girl who's trying to figure herself out in career, and you're like, Jesus Christ, lady.
The problem with the young ones, like, I don't know what it is, young dudes, like, they're into me. Like the 24, 25-year-olds. And I'm like, bro, like, grow up. Look at you. You're a baby.
But yeah, but it's not. They're probably not trying to figure.
No, they
out.
want to date, Brendan. They want to be my boyfriend, like, wife it up. And, like, they're all ready to do it, too.
They think.
How do you know this is not
How do I know what?
that they want to be your actual
Because
like?
they tell me and they cry to me about
I would do
it.
the same thing if I was young and I
Yeah,
was bone.
that's the game. That's the game.
Okay. Well,
I'm being honest. Like that.
The
That's
young-
but,
young boys
but
are
I can see
problem.
them dating you, of course.
no, but she's saying like they want to wife her up.
they
Yeah.
literally
Some
said
guys
to
do.
me,
Some guys like
I
to.
want to have
Bryan,
kids with you.
when
I
you're
want-
25,
When
you
I
want
was
to wife
25,
up.
absolutely. When I was 25, absolutely.
Wife up.
I was attracted to older women.
you, Bryan.
No, to bone.
I would have dated a 30.
I don't believe you for shit, bro. I don't. I think it's to bone.
Dude,
You're being nice, Brian. That's the thing.
You're
I'm
being
being
nice.
honest.
Brian was a
I'm being
savage.
honest.
You're full of shit, and I
Yeah,
appreciate
you're fucking around.
But young kids, and that's why even
When I
now,
was
like
25?
kids are waiting a long.
you want to
long,
fucking marry at 25, Brian?
I would have married a 55-year-old woman.
There's no way.
But you
stick to my
look at
guns.
now, like even now, like the kids push marriage to way later than
Yeah.
when we were younger.
You're a nice guy, Brian.
I was
the way you're acting
19
right now,
and
but-
I was 22 and I dated a 35-year-old.
and you would marry her.
I dated a 35-year-old heart doctor surgeon. And when I say dated, I had sex with her a lot.
Exactly.
There you go.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Let's just
You
be
know what I'm
honest.
saying?
Yeah, guys are good. That's what
She
guys
ended up
do.
really
That's-
liking me too. Really liking
Of
me.
course,
Of course,
dude.
because you told her
You're a
all
great
sorts of
looking young
lies.
dude.
Well, because I was 22, and guess what didn't go down? The old dongerino.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Of
yeah,
course.
they
Understand?
stayed up
And I
all
went
night.
to town, and I was skinny and cute.
And then you broke her heart.
Well, listen,
You
bro.
moved on.
I was 22.
I know, dude. No one's fault.
Why didn't you marry her?
Huh?
Why didn't you marry
Marry
her?
at 22 because he's 22 trying to figure his fucking life
Oh,
out.
he keeps saying like
I
he
was
was in
22,
marriage.
but I'm going on 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I was 40, I was going on 19.
It'd be tough to date
Asshole that I
anyone
was.
under 30. It'd be tough if they don't have their shit figured out.
Yeah, I was such a. Look.
Because most of them are. They're trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
Be tough.
You'd be hard pressed to find anybody more, I'm sorry to use this word, retarded than me from fucking 20 to 40.
How old are you?
I'm 58.
I'd say 20 to 54.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair fucking enough for real. Like it's just
Fair point,
unbelievable.
sir.
Like it's
point.
just I have
And
a
I'm
mental,
right behind you.
I have a mental issue.
What am I, 41? Complete dumbass.
Just
about.
reckless idiots.
You're
Couple
not 41,
reckless-
Brent. You're at least 42.
We're a
I'm
couple.
40. I turned 42 in March.
We're a
What's your-
couple.
what's your
We're a
birthday?
couple
March
reckless.
18th, 83.
Yeah.
I turned 42 in March.
We're a couple reckless.
Oh, I didn't have my shit together about 9 months ago.
We suffer from the old disease called "we'll figure it out."
Yes.
that's what we suffer from.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know,
We're
I need,
all right.
I need the juice. But no, I've
I don't need the juice anymore. I'm
I
good.
don't either.
I have
either.
no juice.
I don't either.
I don't need any juice.
No,
don't
I
want
need
your
less.
Juice. I don't want your juice.
Exactly.
Get your juice out of my face.
Yeah.
What else you guys got?
We got a lot. We're gonna venture back into MMA for a second. This really bummed me out, you guys. Dominick Cruz said he's hanging up the gloves.
Yeah.
One of the
And I
greats.
love him.
But it shouldn't.
He's
bum
always
any-
been plagued by injury.
It shouldn't bum anybody out. He's one of the greatest to ever do it, and he has a huge career already going. Like it's not like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
He's making money.
Yeah, he's set. He's not just going to be a trainer at UFC gym. Like he's one of the rare guys.
He's a
that's
brilliant
set.
guy. He's fucking
He's
brilliant.
one of the best minds
What's
we've
You
his
ever
said
had.
that
Training
too.
for a
You and
fight?
Chael Sonnen said that. It's, in terms of breaking down fights, it's
Buddy.
almost nobody smarter.
No, best
He's
in the game.
Brilliant.
Best in the game.
But I thought he was just training for a fight.
He would, but that's his ego, and he wants to get a win.
So
and
the
do it.
body just kind of gave out.
Yeah.
He's already had his shoulders have been awful.
He'd probably be.
It's for the
great
you know what?
coach.
It's for the better. A phenomenal coach.
Yeah,
He's
right.
such a good coach.
Yes.
But now he can focus completely on doing commentating. He's a monster.
Yes.
He's one of the best. This isn't a sad story. It'd be sad if he had nothing to get into. Then you're like, fuck this poor
right.
guy.
If anything,
he's
it's,
not
it's,
that.
If anything, it's good. Right?
It's
You're
good.
not getting your head kicked
This
in.
isn't a sad story. It's actually good.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean,
The sad
I
story
love
is the
him.
guy's braids in the back. All right, carry on.
Okay.
See him? You know what I'm talking about, baby. You know what I'm talking about, daddy.
Bryan did.
You know what I'm talking about, daddy.
It's an
That's
interesting
sad.
look. Well, or it's just he might be partially Native American. He might be Serbian. We don't know.
It doesn't matter.
But
It's
I'm just saying, sometimes you want to wear
2025.
piggy tails, and it's a free country, and that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna treat you like a motorbike.
You know what I'm saying?
Treat you like a motorbike.
No, don't treat him like a motorbike. No, he's got a thick neck. You never know. Listen, he probably trains. Be respectful.
But you got to realize the reason Dominick Cruz is so significant is if you think about his footwork, he used as a wrestler, he had similar stance. So he'd switch it.
Yeah.
He was the first guy to use those angles and all that. Then you see guys like Cody Garbrandt, TJ Dillashaw, even influence of Connor. Like all the footwork you see, he was the Jackie Robinson of it. So he started this whole movement game where wrestlers are like, oh, hold up, I can actually incorporate some of the wrestling footwork into my MMA game.
Right.
So he was the original godfather of that. Of course. Like, so any of the switch stance and doing all this and the single legs and all that jerky movement, that's all Dominick Cruz. Nothing, it's never been done before till they saw him do it. And most guys couldn't do it. But then smaller wrestlers like TJ, Cody Garbrandt were like, holy shit, I can mimic that style. And they took it to another level.
Right.
So they're all influenced by him. Just the same way the middleweight division is influenced by Izzy. Before him, they're influenced by Anderson Silva. Like there's a wave of guys that you got to know the history of to what you're looking at now.
Right.
And that's Dominick Cruz.
Yeah.
You don't see any near the movement and great wrestlers if Dominick Cruz didn't come along.
And Dominic always said, like, there's no such thing as ring rust. And he came back against Takeda Mizugaki and destroyed him after, like, I don't know, years.
He's the one where I do believe in ring rust, but listen to Dominick Cruz, much better fighter.
He
than
doesn't
me.
believe in it.
I know.
Yeah.
So when he goes, I don't believe in ring rust, it's like, well, you got to be Dominick Cruz, who has the mindset of a Kobe, like fucking savage. And kudos to him, he's worked on himself. He was so competitive, impossible to hang out with.
Oh, really?
He
Fighter,
used to be super
Not interested
difficult.
in making friends, just winning.
But you would understand.
Of course.
Like TJ too. When TJ was in his prime, difficult human being. There's certain guys that are difficult because all they give a flying fuck about is winning, whether it's going to the water fountain.
And they do win.
Peeling an orange.
Yeah.
Like everything's exhausting. Like I did
Jordan was that way, apparently.
the absolute winners are that way. Rondo's that way.
Yeah.
TJ's that way. Fucking Dominic's that way. Connor used to be that way. Khabib. So there's these absolute
When Dominic
winners.
was healthy, he was a world beater.
Of course. Well, he's world champion.
Yeah.
He's also, it's all, but for guys like me who are not built like that, I'm competitive and whatever you want to do. But if it's something like I did a go-kart race with Dominic and he got there an hour early, was practicing on the course.
Wow.
I was there to fuck around and have a good time.
Not him.
He won. Cool. All right, man. Enjoy your win.
Yeah.
But since he's gone through the injuries, probably did some therapy, talked to somebody, he's such a better human being. And he used to be even combative to talk to. Like
Really?
even when you
'Cause
engage in breaking down fights.
he would argue.
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
And so
You would know
a
him better.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work on himself, and he's the best. He's the absolute best. Kudos
Yeah,
to
he's
him.
one of those guys. He's a winner.
Well, the problem is like if you keep that like alpha uber competitive edge through even when you retire, you're not gonna have a lot of friends. And then also, he's part of a team on the commentary team, and whether he starts businesses and you have employees, like you're a team. Nobody wants to play with you anymore.
Yeah, so
'Cause
he
it's
probably- but he probably
exhausting.
figured it out.
He figured it out.
Yeah, he figured
a lot
it
of
out.
guys don't though. A lot of guys don't.
No, that's a guy who that dude will figure it out. If he has to be,
It shows you how smart he is.
yeah, he's so smart. And what was the fight? Who did he fight when he came back from a long injury?
Takeda Mizugaki, I told you.
Yeah.
Was that who he beat?
The
where he
Japanese guy.
Japanese
Yeah,
guy.
dude.
Yeah, and
Like
destroyed him. That's why
like
he said
a world beater. Man.
That's why he was like, there's no such thing as like, ring
Ring
rust.
rust, yeah. And for him, there's not. But
He destroyed
for
him.
his
99.9% of everybody else, there's ring
Dude,
rust.
he came to my show in
San Diego?
He was showing me the nastiest little tricks. Like, you take a jiu-jitsu class from that guy, I'll just fucking break your wrist, your fingers. I mean, he's got 1,000 things, man. It's like, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
Killer.
So this one was a big one all weekend, and it kind of hit close to home to me because one of my dear friends is actually Kanye's agent, and Kanye
That
went
guy's working overtime.
crazy. Oh, B, when I tell you, my friend was like, "I've turned my phone off. I can't take the death threats. Everybody's burning me." I mean, he literally did everything you shouldn't do this weekend. Making a shirt that says "White Lives Matter," making a shirt with a Nazi swastika on it.
Did?
Yes. White
What?
white shirt, black swastika.
What?
Saying "Free the hero
see
P.
that.
Diddy."
Do you have the swastika one?
So now it seems like he's just doing things. Now it's not fun
He's just
anymore.
trying to be.
Now he's doing it whatever super controversial, like free P. Diddy or all that stuff. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah, and then he went on a rant about, I hate gays, I hate trans, I hate white people, I hate black people, I hate this, I hate.
He
but
hates
then
humans.
It was tweeting like he was tweeting every hour.
He had a moment. Did he have a breakdown? Did he have one of his episodes? This
So
sounds
that's
like a
what
manic episode.
That's what I tried to ask my friend.
Because part of
Oh,
him, what makes him
shit.
great is he is crazy.
The fuck?
But then if the crazy
know.
goes off on a different tangent, you're getting this.
Right.
Like what makes him brilliant is it's a very fine edge. Like what makes him brilliant, we all love that if he goes down the wrong fucking rabbit hole, this is what you get.
So if you look, one of the last tweets he tweeted was like at 12 o'clock at night, and it said, haha, I won the internet. I got to say whatever I wanted all day. Freedom of speech. Thank you, Elon. I love Jews. I love trans. I love gays. I love everybody. But then...
So he's just trying to prove a point?
I don't get it. And that's what I asked my friend, his agent. His agent's like, dude, his manager's been with him 32 years, called me crying all day today saying, I don't know what to do.
But I like the money.
I like the... Yeah.
That's what it is. The only reason you put up with is the money.
The last tweet he said is, I'm logging out of Twitter. I appreciate Elon for allowing me to vent. It has been very cathartic to use the world as a sounding board. It was like an ayahuasca, and then it cuts out.
Well, he goes, go up, Chin. He goes, I'm never apologizing for my Jewish comments. I can say whatever the F I want. I want to say forever. Where's my effing apology for freezing my account? Suck my dick. How's that for an apology?
Yeah.
They put thanks for everyone participating in the social experiment. Thank you. Love to all my fellow rappers. Thank you. And to all black women. Thank you to love all.
I think he's you're dealing with somebody who's not well.
Agree.
I really do. I think he's just literally having a manic episodes and he's out of his mind.
And I asked that friend of mine, I'm like, who's his publicist? And he goes, oh, he won't allow us to hire him one.
No, he's not. This is not, you're dealing with a mentally
ill
human
person.
being. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I don't know.
It was rough. It was literally one day, every hour was another bad tweet.
Yeah, I don't know what happens to him.
He just is the guy who never surprises you because you never know what he's doing. What happens to him is he's this guy. And all of us go, what do you do now? And after a while, you go...
You stop paying attention.
Yeah, you just
stop paying attention.
After a while, you're like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what he can do.
Yeah.
I mean, they're nowhere near related, but it's the same with like Connor. It's like, when's he fighting? And they keeps teasing it. You're hoping you want just a flash from the past, and you're hoping he comes back. And then after a while, you're like, oh.
If he comes out with a groundbreaking album again, Kanye, if he comes out with groundbreaking music, I actually think people kind of move on to this weird chapter of his mental illness. I think when you do this to this level, actually, something happens where, I think literally the internet and everybody kind of goes, he's so crazy. You're so out of your mind that we're dealing with somebody who's actually crazy.
Then they feel sorry for him.
It's like dealing with literally somebody who's so manic that.
But you know who doesn't feel sorry for him? Jews.
No, but what I'm saying is that when you're this nuts, you can actually encapsulate this episode, put it over there, and then 5 years from now, he comes out.
Done. I can't believe I said those things.
I was diagnosed.
But you have to produce good music.
Right.
It goes hand in hand.
Right.
For him to come back,
and if
he has to completely go away. I say go away for at least a year, work on himself, then come back, drop some fire ass fucking music, which he can do. Be like, oh my God, I am so sorry. I was out of my mind. I was going through a weird time in life. I don't mean any of those things. I'm donating to this charity, to this cause. Like you can do all that.
If you saw him you're like a PR guy. I love it.
If he went to a mental institution and they saw him in a straitjacket, like whatever the case, or that the equivalent of, it's like you America would forgive you because they would go.
America's pretty forgiving.
Yeah, he was just out of his mind. He was just crazy, and I think that's actually what we're dealing with. I think we're dealing with a guy who is genuinely manic, and when he gets manic, he's impossible to control. And he has no control over himself. And he wants to hurt himself, and he wants to do something insane.
They said he's lost $1 billion over this.
This is a guy who...
But there's Kanye fans like, boy, he's crazy. It's like, no, I'm with you. I was on board the crazy train until that crazy train went racist. That's when I get off. Because that's no longer crazy. Now you're just saying shit to say it.
I think someone like, what's his name, who fought Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Ryan was talking in a way where all of us went, something's wrong here.
100%.
This might be,
but then he performed.
Then he performed, right? So sometimes,
because that's his job.
But Ryan may have manic episodes. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if he does, we all know. We all go like this. We go, whatever he says, I'm not listening to because I wish him well. He's in trouble here.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to pick on Ryan because I don't know him, but I'm saying. Anybody like that, where you see somebody doing outrageous behavior, or
you start to feel sorry for him, and you go, "Man, I hope he gets help."
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So it's like
Yeah, with Kanye, like hope he gets help. He's so powerful though. It's like nobody around him's gonna check him. Like how does someone help that guy?
Nobody can check.
Who's gonna
him.
reach? Who's gonna reach out and be like, dude, enough,
don't.
enough, buddy, you need some help.
The biggest problem with manic
that's the
depressive
biggest
is
issue.
that the medication is hard to pin down. It's really hard with. I know a couple of people with real manic. They're true manics, and controlling it with medication is really tricky because sometimes if you give too much of the wrong medication, they'll kill themselves.
Oh.
If you give too much of the wrong medication, they'll kill somebody else. It's really fucking a problem. Because the medication will work to keep you here. When you're at your high and you take the medication, or you're low, you have to be super fucking careful. It's really, really tough.
It's a disaster.
We haven't figured it out.
What else you guys got?
I know. Well, on to other things. This video is a 100-car vehicle pileup in China over the weekend because the fog was so bad on the bridge. But just look at the destruction.
Oh my God!
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Get out of your car. Don't get out of your
People
car,
are saying
guys.
stop.
Don't get out of your car.
You're driving so fast.
That guy gave up.
Brian, he's laughing.
Well, it's like,
Way too fast. God, dog.
Look at that.
it's such a disaster. It's like, fuck, guys. You need somebody way up to go down.
It's just a thick fog.
That's the thing. If it was thick fog, we would be able to see the fog, right?
Yeah,
it looked fine.
Wasn't that
clear.
thick?
I think to me it was black ice. That's what I imagine.
Black guys?
Black ice. Yeah. Because I have my friend actually crashed his car at 15 miles per hour.
Yeah, I've crashed on
with black ice.
Yeah.
I think it was just black ice. They just found out later on, and they were like, "Oh, stop!"
I mean, just
Not because they're Asian, you sons of bitches.
I didn't say that.
I just that's funny.
Funny.
The next one, Brendan, you kind of called it. We knew Jake and, Canelo wasn't going to happen. But Jake came out and said, Canelo Alvarez ducked me, Jake Paul, and is now an owned slave with no regard or pride for the Mexican people who support him on U.S. soil.
Rather disrespectful.
Is that a little rough to say?
Yes, it's disrespectful.
Well, the fight was signed, sealed, delivered. I know this for a fact. It was supposed to go down. Then, what's his name? Turkey Al-Sheikh came in and at the last second pulled the rug from Jake Paul. But it was damn near this close to the finish line.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Jake Paul's got some balls.
That's a terrible
challenge.
fight for Jake.
I
terrible
mean,
fight.
that's ballsy.
I'd rather watch that than the fight that Turkey announced.
Take my money, dude.
The fight that they announced is
Canelo against Skull. Do you know have you heard of a boxer named Skull?
No.
Okay,
Of course
neither
you
have I.
haven't.
Yeah.
I'd much rather see what happens to Jake. Like, can he survive 3 rounds?
With who? With
Canelo, man, the guy we're talking about.
Dude, yeah.
But I heard Canelo sign on to do other fights immediately after this one. So, it's not that he's not going to fight.
No, he signed with Turkey Al-Sheikh for 4 fights.
If anybody takes all comers, it's Canelo. He goes up 2 weight classes.
He doesn't, though, because he won't fight Benavidez. So that's a horrible thing.
Well, he fought Kovalev, who was a fucking monster. He fought Bivol,
Yeah,
which
but
is a monster.
he's avoiding Benavidez. That's the guy he should be fighting.
He is avoiding.
I don't blame him. Here's why.
Yeah, but you just said he fights all comers.
Benavidez is a nightmare and not a big enough name. He's in the business of prize fighting. It's like he fought Bivol.
Yeah, but you can't say he'll take all comers and then
does.
he won't take him because he's not a big name.
He takes
fight all comers means you take anybody.
Well, you take all comers.
Strategic.
Yeah, you take all
Well,
comers.
that's different than
strategic.
saying I take all
Yeah,
comers.
but he's smart to do that.
Yeah, but then you can't say he takes all comers if you're avoiding Benavidez, who's the
I think
number
if
one
you
guy.
gave him the right money, he'd fight Benavidez in a heartbeat. I don't think he's avoiding anybody. I don't think Canelo avoids anyone.
I
I don't think it's
avoiding
fair. I don't think it's
Benavidez.
fair to say that.
I think he's avoiding him. But I don't blame him either. Benavidez is younger, trying to become the champion. Like, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, but
But yeah, I wish it would have
I'll
happened.
say this: Benavidez has never faced anybody like Canelo, so you can
That's
never
why he
tell.
wants to fight him.
Yeah, you can never tell. Somebody might look really fucking good against good guys. Then you fight a great. It's different.
Canelo's also getting a lot older, buddy.
Yeah, Jake is ballsy, man. Jake is
Super
fucking
ballsy.
ballsy, dude.
Horrible fight for him. Horrible fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Horrible fight.
yeah.
But I'd much rather watch that than this Skull guy.
Skull is undefeated,
it's not gonna
but still,
happen.
yeah, I get
It's
you.
not going to happen with Jake.
I don't know. With that turkey a la chic, who knows? Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, but boxing experts are saying that he is avoiding Benavidez for obvious reasons.
Of course, yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, we got a couple more. This was a funny. I love Steve Harvey. I just love his reactions to things. This is a funny family feud.
So funny.
Just yeah.
Something you like your girlfriend to do to your face.
I want to say sit on it.
Yes!
But wait. There it is.
Everybody feels better now.
No, that's not funny to any of you.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, Steve Harvey.
Sit on my
They also
face.
know this can obviously the questions can create
He's hilarious.
clickbait. Yeah.
I just never understood when a dude told someone to sit on my face. Like,
No, those 22-year-olds told you that?
oh, there we go.
There
Okay.
you go. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Sit on my face.
Here's another one that just grossed me out. You guys know I hate fish. Look at this disgusting goldfish that was found.
He's a big boy.
25
love
minutes
him.
this guy fought with this nasty 67-pound goldfish.
Dude, it's terrible that he pulled him out of the water. Brendan loves that fish.
Oh, I'd put him
His
in
name
my
is
tank.
Carrot.
I would put it. That's a thick old carrot.
It looks like a walrus.
I didn't know they got that big. He does look like a walrus. He's got walrus face.
He was in
That's a
lake.
carp. It's a carp.
He was in a lake.
Yeah.
Big old carp,
In
man.
the UK. Just grossed me out. Wow. I don't know. You guys love fish.
That's a,
I
You
love
have fish
fish.
eating mermaids. You got
He's
like
really
a,
overweight.
you'd have that bad boy in your you'd have her
Oh
in-
yeah, I mean goldfish kind of pussy fish, but I would have them.
That's a big girl right
That's
there.
a big fun.
That's a big
His
girl.
name's Carrot.
You could actually pull her out and play with her a little bit, like just hold her,
so
pet her. No, okay.
Yeah, I'd put not. You'd have to have a big old tank for him though.
Big
man.
old tank.
like 1,000-gallon at least, and him by himself.
Have you seen? I think I might have sent it. Bring this up, Chin. I think you're gonna like this. This is your new goal. This is your new
My goal?
dude.
Is there a fish tank with stairs?
It's the
Everyone sent it
entire
to me.
floor.
Yeah, they sent it to me.
So it's not the stairs, but it's
Yeah, the
it's
whole floor is a
floor.
fish tank. It'd be a disaster, man.
Why?
I mean,
So expensive.
The maintenance, yeah, and then also, like you have to have my boy Bryan comes every like fucking 3 weeks to clean the tanks. Like, then a fish dies, he's floating on the top of your fucking couch.
Yeah.
You don't want.
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You got to get in there.
Yeah.
You just really,
Man, you can do some shit with floors now.
it'd be
though.
a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love tanks. It's a fat ass fish though.
Another one?
Yeah, well, we'll do one more. Let's skip the Saquon one, but this man off the coast of, I think it was like Nantucket, somewhere like that, was swallowed by a whale, like a biblical story. Swallowed up, yet found his way out.
Did he go in the stomach, or the guy just the whale released
he was
him?
not even in the stomach.
So that's
I mean,
the
he was in
part.
mouth.
Oh, it's not Pinocchio.
Got
He went in the
hit
stomach?
by a
No.
big train out of nowhere. Just kaboom! And then everything went dark. There's no way I'm gonna get out of here unless he lets me get out. I'm traveling.
Could you swim to the front and just be like,
I don't know about that. But it said initially the guy
Look at
thought it was
Brian's
a great
face.
white shark.
look at Brian's face? I'm calling bullshit too.
No!
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Who saw it? Anyone?
There's the video of him in the water.
Video.
There's a
Is the video his GoPro?
It doesn't show it though. Right?
Hold on.
I could keep playing it.
He's in the hospital.
Was there a UFO that came?
Water's just pouring in through his mouth, and as soon as it happened, my regulator came out of my mouth, and thank God the regulator didn't fall behind my back. It was like kind of pressed up between him swimming down.
So there's no video of it.
There's no video.
Yeah.
You see, when somebody says a story like this, and the regulator came out of my mouth, and thank God it didn't go behind me. It was kind of pressed up. It was like,
Okay. Well,
now a whale may have.
and his description wasn't great either. I just opened up and then I'm all
no,
black.
it's
And
in
then
the-
my regulator fell out, and then I thought, what am I gonna do? And then I just kind of swam out.
what was he gonna do? Go through the blowhole?
He sounds like Tiger lying. It's just not.
Come on.
There's some questionable
I got some
details.
questions.
Yeah, I got some questions.
I'm doing it. Somebody comes up and goes, I just got put in a whale's mouth. I'm going to be like this.
No, you didn't.
I don't think you did. You saw a whale. It probably ate some shrimp right next to you.
And its mouth was big, and you thought, "Oh
And
my
it
god, I could have
nicked
been
your,
eaten."
like it might have, like, whoa, what the fuck? Almost, you see that? I almost got bit by that whale's mouth.
It's like the time I told you I saw a 100-pound mountain lion.
No, I know. You're like, no, I promise. I was like,
Like, no.
and you're like, well, it was probably a bobcat. It was something out there.
Yeah.
I know. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for today, guys. But on Wednesday, you guys get a treat. I did find the Post Malone Oreo cookie.
Wow.
And I will tell you, it is the best cookie I've ever had.
Were they
So
flying off the shelves? Were they hard to get?
I literally Target ordered 8 of them, and then it said out of stock. So I
One
got
came
the last
through.
8.
Wow.
I'm psyched. I'm going to eat it.
Oh, it's going to be great. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
Yes,
down.
Posty. Where
We
you gonna
did it
be, B?
again.
Where you gonna?
This weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, House of Comedy, Minneapolis. Then I'm at Doral, Miami. I'm at the Danny Improv the next weekend, February 2021, 22. Come get some. I'll be at Wise Guys in Las Vegas, March 21, 22. I'm pumped.
Great
March
club.
is busy. March is busy.
March is busy for you, pal.
Gotta get some.
All right, kids. This is the Final Kid. We're out.